I was in my office reviewing the inventory reports when my assistant manager, Jennifer, knocked on my door. Her expression was somewhere between amused and exasperated. "Ms. Harper, we have a situation on the sales floor." I looked up from my computer. "What kind of situation?" "There's a woman demanding the VIP family discount. She's claiming to be married to the store manager. She says her husband will fire anyone who doesn't give her what she wants." Her husband, the store manager of this Tiffany and Company flagship location, the position I'd held for 3 years. I was the store manager, and I'd been happily married to my wife Rachel for 5 years. "What's the woman's name?" I asked, though I already had a sinking feeling. "She said her name is Melissa Harper. She mentioned you specifically, said you'd confirm her VIP status." Melissa, my younger sister. The woman I hadn't spoken to in 2 years after she tried to steal from our mother, who'd been cut off from the family, who apparently decided to use my name and position to scam luxury jewelry. I stood up, straightened my blazer. "Show me to the sales floor." We walked through the back hallway, past the vault, through the security doors, into the pristine showroom. And there she was, my sister Melissa, wearing a knockoff designer dress, cheap shoes trying to pass as expensive, demanding to see diamond necklaces worth more than most people's cars. She saw me. Her eyes lit up. "Victoria, finally! Tell your staff who I am so we can get this sorted out." I walked up to her, calm, professional. "Jennifer, call security. Tell them to escort the manager's wife out of the building." And what happened next? She never saw it coming. If you've ever had family try to use your success for their own gain, stay with me until the end. Your support means everything to me. Hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments. Have you ever had to publicly call out a family member's lie? Let's talk about it. Now back to my story. Let me give you some context. My name is Victoria Harper. I'm 35 years old, store manager of Tiffany and Company's flagship location in New York City, one of the youngest managers in the company's history. I started at Tiffany's 12 years ago as a sales associate, worked my way up, sales supervisor, assistant manager, then manager. I earned every promotion through hard work, dedication, and results. I'm also married to Rachel, an orthopedic surgeon. We've been together for 7 years, married for 5. We met at a charity gala, fell in love, built a beautiful life together. Our wedding was small, immediate family only. We're both private people. We don't broadcast our relationship on social media, don't make public displays, just live our lives quietly and happily, which meant most people outside our immediate circle didn't know I was married, or that I was married to a woman. It wasn't a secret, just private. Melissa is my younger sister, 3 years younger. We grew up in a middle-class family in Connecticut. Our parents were teachers. They taught us the value of hard work, honesty, integrity. Melissa learned none of those lessons. Growing up, she was the difficult one, always taking shortcuts, always looking for easy ways out. While I studied and worked part-time jobs to pay for college, Melissa partied and expected our parents to cover everything. When I got my job at Tiffany's, she was jealous. "Must be nice to sell expensive jewelry all day and pretend you're rich." When I got promoted to supervisor, she said I must have slept with someone. When I became assistant manager, she claimed I knew the right people. When I became store manager, she stopped talking to me entirely. 2 years ago, I found out why. She'd been stealing from our mother. Small amounts at first, $20 here, $50 there. Then she forged our mother's signature on a check for $5,000. Our mother discovered it when her bank called about unusual activity. Melissa claimed it was a misunderstanding, that Mom had given her permission. Mom knew better. I confronted Melissa. "You stole from Mom, $5,000. What were you thinking?" "I was going to pay it back. By forging her signature, that's fraud, Melissa. That's illegal." "You always take Mom's side. You think you're so perfect with your fancy job and your perfect life. This isn't about me. This is about you stealing from our elderly mother who lives on a teacher's pension." She left that night. I haven't spoken to her since. Mom pressed charges. Melissa got probation and community service. The family fractured. Dad tried to keep the peace. I refused to enable her anymore. And now, 2 years later, she was standing in my store, claiming to be the manager's wife, trying to scam VIP discounts on jewelry she couldn't afford. The audacity was almost impressive. Melissa's face went from excited to confused. "Vicky, what are you talking about? I'm your sister. Tell them." "I'm telling them to remove you from my store. You're trespassing." "Trespassing? I'm a customer." "You're a fraud. You told my staff you're married to the store manager. That's me. And I'm married to Rachel, not you." The sales associate who'd been helping her, a new hire named Amanda, looked mortified. "Ms. Harper, I'm so sorry. She said she was your sister-in-law." "She's my sister, but she's not my in-law. I'm married to a woman, Rachel. We've been married for 5 years. Melissa is lying." Melissa's face turned red. "I didn't say I was married to you. You said you were the manager's wife. The manager is me. So yes, you claim to be my wife." "I meant I was married to someone who manages things," Jennifer cut in. "Ma'am, you specifically said, 'My husband is the manager here. He'll confirm I get the family discount.' Those were your exact words." Other customers had stopped shopping. Everyone was watching. Phones were out. This was about to go viral. Melissa tried to recover. "Okay, I exaggerated a little, but I am your sister. Don't I deserve some family consideration?" "Family consideration? You stole from our mother. You haven't spoken to me in 2 years. You show up here claiming to be someone you're not to scam expensive jewelry. That's not family. That's fraud." "I wasn't scamming." "What were you planning to buy with the VIP discount? Show me." She gestured to the display case. "The diamond pendant. The one you were showing me?" she said to Amanda. Amanda pulled up the item on her tablet. The Tiffany Victoria pendant, platinum with a 2.5 carat diamond, regular price $45,000. VIP family discount would be 40% off, $27,000. I looked at Melissa. "Do you have $27,000? "I was going to finance it. Tiffany's doesn't offer financing. We take cash, credit card, or wire transfer. Do you have $27,000 in available credit?" Her silence was answer enough. "So, you were planning to claim VIP discount, put it on a credit card that would get declined, then what? Cause a scene? Threaten to sue? Get me to comp it to avoid embarrassment?" "I just wanted something nice. You work here. You could easily—" "Easily what? Give you a $45,000 necklace, abuse my position, commit fraud, all so you can have something you haven't earned and can't afford?" Jennifer spoke quietly. "Security is on their way, Ms. Harper." Melissa panicked. "You're actually calling security on your own sister?" "You're not acting like my sister. You're acting like a criminal, which, by the way, you are. You have a fraud conviction, probation, community service, all for stealing from family, and now you're here trying to do it again." "This is different. It's exactly the same. You want something for nothing. You're willing to lie to get it, and you're using family connections to commit fraud." Amanda asked nervously, "Should I call the police too?" I considered it. "Not yet. Let's see if she leaves quietly." 2 security guards arrived, professional, calm. They'd dealt with difficult customers before. "Ms. Harper," the lead guard said, "you need us to escort someone out?" "Yes. This woman claimed to be my wife to obtain fraudulent VIP discounts. She's attempted to deceive my staff and scam expensive merchandise. I want her removed from the store and banned from all Tiffany locations." Melissa's eyes went wide. "Banned? From all Tiffany's? You can't do that." "I can, and I am. You committed attempted fraud in my store. You're lucky I'm not pressing charges." "Mom will hear about this." "Mom already knows what you are. She pressed charges against you 2 years ago. Or did you forget?" The guard stepped forward. "Ma'am, please come with us, quietly." Melissa looked around, at the customers watching, at the phones recording, at her sister refusing to save her. "I can't believe you're doing this. After everything we've been through. We've been through nothing. You made your choices, stole from Mom, cut yourself off from the family. Now you show up here trying to scam my store. These are consequences, Melissa, something you've avoided your whole life." The security guards flanked Melissa. She tried one last time. "Vicky, please, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Don't ban me. Don't do this." "You made a choice, not a mistake. You researched where I work. You came here specifically. You planned this fraud. That's not a mistake." "I just wanted to reconnect, to see you. By lying about being my wife, by trying to steal $18,000 worth of discount, that's not reconnecting. That's using me." Jennifer handed me a tablet. "Ms. Harper, I've entered her information into our system. She's now flagged at all North American locations. If she attempts to enter any Tiffany store, security will be notified." "Thank you, Jennifer." Melissa was escorted toward the exit. She turned back one last time. "You're going to regret this. I'm family. You can't just throw me away. You threw yourself away when you stole from Mom. This is just me protecting my store, my career, my integrity, something you've never understood." The doors closed behind her. The showroom went quiet. Then one of our regular customers started clapping, slowly. Others joined. A woman I'd helped purchase an engagement ring last month spoke up. "That took courage. Standing up to family like that. You did the right thing." Amanda approached me tentatively. "Ms. Harper, I'm so sorry. I should have verified her claim before showing her expensive pieces. You did everything right. You called me when something seemed off. That's exactly what you should do. She's a good liar. She's had a lifetime of practice." Jennifer added, "Should we file a police report? Attempted fraud is still a crime." I thought about it. No, she didn't actually complete the fraud. She left when caught. Banning her is enough, but document everything. Security footage, her statements, Amanda's notes, just in case she tries to retaliate. "Already done. I saved the security feed, time-stamped and backed up." "Good, thank you." After things calmed down, I went back to my office. Called my wife. "Hey, love," Rachel answered. "How's your day?" "Interesting. My sister just tried to scam the store by claiming to be my wife." Silence. Then, "Melissa, the one who stole from your mom?" "The very same. Showed up demanding VIP family discount on a $45,000 necklace. Told my staff she was the manager's wife." "But you're the manager, and you're married to me." "Exactly. She either didn't know I was the manager, or didn't know I was married to a woman, or just didn't care." "What did you do?" "Had security escort her out, banned her from all Tiffany locations. She's now in our fraud database." Rachel was quiet for a moment. "Are you okay? I know she's your sister." "I'm fine. She stopped being my sister when she stole from Mom. Today she was just another person trying to commit fraud. I treated her accordingly." Still, it must have been hard. It was satisfying, actually, watching her realize she couldn't use me anymore. That family connection doesn't override consequences. "I'm proud of you. That took strength." "Thank you. I love you." "I love you too. See you tonight?" "Absolutely." That evening my phone rang. My mother. "Victoria, I just got a very angry call from your sister." "Let me guess. She told you I humiliated her at work?" "She said you had security drag her out of Tiffany's in front of everyone, that you banned her, that you were cruel and heartless." "Did she mention why I had her removed?" "She said there was a misunderstanding about a family discount." "Mom, she claimed to be married to me. She told my staff she was the manager's wife. She was trying to get an $18,000 discount on jewelry she can't afford through fraud." Silence. "She said she was married to you?" "Yes. Either she didn't know I'm the manager, or didn't remember I'm married to Rachel, or just didn't care. She tried to commit fraud. I stopped her." More silence. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that." "It's not your fault, Mom. She made her choices. She's been struggling since the probation. Can't keep a job, living with a friend. I think she's desperate." "Desperate enough to commit fraud? That's not an excuse, Mom. That's a choice." "I know. You're right. I wish she'd get help. Real help." "She won't. Not until she hits rock bottom. And maybe not even then. Some people never change." "Will you consider unbanning her, if she apologizes?" "No. She attempted to commit fraud in my store. If I make an exception for family, I'm abusing my position. I'm the same as her. I won't do that. I understand. You have to protect your career. It's not just about my career. It's about integrity, about not enabling her anymore. We tried that for 30 years. It didn't work. Maybe consequences will. My mother sighed. You're right. I know you're right. I'm sorry she put you in that position. Me too. But I'd do the same thing again. Family doesn't get a free pass to commit crimes. 2 days later, I got an email. From Melissa. Subject line, I'm sorry. I almost deleted it. But curiosity won. Victoria, I'm writing to apologize. What I did at your store was wrong. I was desperate. I saw you on the company website, realized you were the manager, and thought I could use that connection to get something nice. Something that would make me feel successful even though I'm not. I didn't know you were married. I didn't know it was to a woman. I should have just asked to see you, to reconnect. Instead, I lied. I'm sorry. I know you won't unban me. I know you probably won't even respond. But I needed to say it. I was wrong. You were right. And I'm sorry. Melissa. I read it twice, showed it to Rachel. What do you think? She asked. Is she sincere? Maybe. Or maybe she's just sorry she got caught. Hard to tell with Melissa. Are you going to respond? I don't know. Part of me wants to. Part of me thinks engaging just enables her more. What does your gut say? I thought about it. My gut says she needs to figure this out on her own, without family bailing her out, without me giving her false hope that everything's okay when it's not. Then trust your gut. I didn't respond to the email. I saved it. But I didn't respond. 6 months later, I got promoted. Regional manager for Tiffany's East Coast operations, overseeing 15 stores. It was the biggest promotion of my career. At my celebration dinner, my mother brought up Melissa. Have you heard from her? No, not since that email 6 months ago. You? She calls occasionally. She got a job, retail, entry level. She's working, paying her bills, staying out of trouble. That's good. She asks about you sometimes, asks if I've talked to you. I tell her you're doing well. Does she ask me to contact her? No. She says she understands why you cut her off, that she earned it. I sipped my wine. Maybe she's actually learning. Rachel squeezed my hand. Would you ever consider reaching out, if she stays on track? Maybe, in a few years, if she proves she's actually changed, but not now, not yet. She needs to do this without family intervention. My mother nodded. That's wise, hard, but wise. 1 year after the incident, I was at a charity gala. Rachel and I were representing Tiffany's, mingling with potential high-value clients. Across the room, I saw her, Melissa, wearing a simple black dress. Nothing fancy, nothing she couldn't afford. She was working, serving hors d'oeuvres, part of the catering staff. Our eyes met. She froze, then gave a small nod, not approaching, not making a scene, just acknowledging my presence. I nodded back. A silent understanding. You're doing honest work. Keep going. She served her tray, moved to another section, didn't try to talk to me, didn't ask for anything, just did her job and left me alone. Rachel noticed. Was that your sister? Yes, she's catering. Are you going to talk to her? No, she's working. I'm working. This isn't the time or place, and honestly, I'm proud of her. For doing legitimate work, for not trying to use me, for just doing her job. That is progress. Yes, it is. Later that night, I got a text from an unknown number. I saw you tonight. You looked beautiful, successful, happy. I'm proud of you. And I'm sorry for everything. You don't need to respond. I just wanted you to know. I showed Rachel. Should I respond? Do you want to? Part of me does. Part of me doesn't. I don't want to give her false hope that everything's fine, but I also don't want to completely shut the door. Then respond with truth. No promises, just acknowledgement. I typed back, I saw you working tonight. I'm glad you're making honest choices. Keep going. V. She responded immediately. "Thank you. That means more than you know." 2 years after the Tiffany's incident, my mother got sick. Cancer. Stage 3. Treatable but serious. I flew home to Connecticut, spent 2 weeks helping coordinate her care. Rachel took time off to be with me. We stayed at Mom's house, made sure she had everything she needed. On day 3, Melissa showed up. I answered the door. "Hi," she said quietly. "I heard about Mom. I wanted to see her, if that's okay." "Does she know you're coming?" I called. She said yes, but if you don't want me here. It's her house, her decision. Come in. Melissa walked in, looked around. The house she'd grown up in, the mother she'd stolen from, the family she'd damaged. Mom was on the couch, tired from chemo but alert. She saw Melissa. Tears filled her eyes. "Melissa, come here." Melissa sat beside her, hugged her gently. "I'm so sorry, Mom, for everything, for what I did, for staying away, for being awful." "I know, sweetheart. I know." For the next 2 weeks, Melissa came every day, brought groceries, cleaned, sat with Mom during chemo sessions. She didn't ask for money, didn't create drama, just helped. One evening, after Mom went to bed, Melissa and I talked, really talked, for the first time in 3 years. "I'm sorry," she said, "for Tiffany's, for lying, for using you, for everything. I know. I got your emails, your texts. I didn't expect you to respond. I just needed to say it. Are you actually different, or just on your best behavior because Mom's sick?" She thought about it. "Both, maybe. I've been in therapy for a year, working on my issues, why I lie, why I steal, why I sabotage myself. It's hard, but I'm trying." "That's good, really." "I saw you got promoted, regional manager. That's incredible." "Thank you. And I'm sorry for what I said, that you slept your way to the top, that you knew the right people. You earned it. You always did. I was just jealous." "I know. Can we ever fix this? Us? Our relationship?" I looked at my sister, really looked at her. She was thinner, tired, but there was something different in her eyes, something clearer, more honest. "Maybe, eventually. But it'll take time. Years, probably. You broke a lot of trust." "I know. I'll keep working on it. Even if we never get back to where we were, I'll keep trying to be better." That's all I can ask. Today, I'm 37 years old, regional manager of Tiffany & Company, East Coast operations, married to the love of my life, building a career I'm proud of. Melissa and I talk occasionally, cordial, careful. Not close, but not hostile. She's still in therapy, still working retail, still making honest choices. She's never asked me to unban her from Tiffany's, never asked for special treatment. Just lives her life and works on being better. The ban stands. It has to. Not because I'm cruel, but because actions have consequences, and exceptions for family undermine integrity. I still have the security footage from that day, the day my sister claimed to be my wife, the day I had her escorted out, the day I chose my career and my principles over family loyalty. People ask if I regret it, if I wish I'd handled it differently. I don't, not even a little, because that day taught both of us something important. Me, that I'm strong enough to enforce boundaries even when it hurts. Her, that family connection doesn't erase consequences. She needed to learn that lesson. I needed to prove I wouldn't enable her. The relationship we're building now, careful, honest, boundaried, is better than the one we had before because it's based on truth, not guilt, not obligation. Truth. I'm Victoria Harper. 3 years ago, my sister walked into my store at Tiffany & Company. She claimed to be the manager's wife, demanded VIP discounts on jewelry she couldn't afford, did it right in front of my staff. She didn't know I was the manager, didn't know I was married to a woman, didn't know I'd choose integrity over family loyalty. I had security escort her out, banned her from all Tiffany locations, refused to enable her fraud. She was angry, then apologetic. Then she actually started changing. And me? I learned that sometimes the most loving thing you can do for family is let them face consequences. Let them fail. Let them figure it out. The band stands. Our relationship slowly rebuilds, and I sleep well at night knowing I did the right thing. That's real family, not blind loyalty, but honest accountability, and the courage to let the people you love face the consequences of their choices, even when it breaks your heart, especially then. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support truly means the world to me. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. I love reading every single one of them. Each comment inspires me to keep creating stories for you. See you next time.